everyone surviving so far. Nope, they are not. Getting hit.
Look at goes forward. What a move! That's some late braking, and that's what you want to see. Lots of pressure put on the McLaren driver, but he's dealing with it like a boss.
Inside to the left. The fuel stick green, but on the outside, I think fuel stick is a little bit too much curve. Not just a soft air, I feel it's been right. Hello and welcome guys to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Today we have round 5 of the Raceroom Touring Car Championship, to which I have done pretty much zero practice. I think I've maybe done half an hour at most, but I've never driven at this track before, so this will be interesting. In the touring cars, same as last week, 10-minute practice, 10-minute quali, 20-minute race, and then another 20-minute race, but reverse grid. So we'll see how we get on. Like I say, never raced here before, so I'm not expecting much, but we'll see how we get on. Server's open now, Luciano. Simon put in the chat that he feels slow doing 216s, and I'm like, I'm 220s because I've done like half an hour of practice. I never raced here before, and then I said Luciano 213 after 2 laps, crying emoji. Hi Grandad, how's it going? Hi Egan, how's it going, mate? Best of luck tonight, mate. Thanks, you too. Pace will not be very good tonight, I don't think. But we'll see how we get on. How do you think your pace is tonight, Egan? Because you've had some good pace the last few rounds. Do you like this track or not? Like I say, I've never even touched this track, but it does seem like quite a good one. Pardon me. Fine, thanks. How's you? Yeah, all good, thanks. Not done much today. Did a bit of practice for Logitech G Challenge tomorrow, but not done much. Sorry, pressed to talk by accident. Won't be racing tonight, going to watch it unfold here. Can do the 213 but stuck at work. Oh man, that's annoying. 213s is really good pace here. But yeah, enjoy the action. But yeah, that is a shame that you aren't able to race. Oh! That corner was a lot tighter than I expected. That was too late on the brakes. Luciano showed me a different braking technique that I hadn't been using in previous rounds, which is to try and build up the brake pressure a bit slower, which I tried a little bit today and it definitely helps, because last round I was just braking how I would in ACC and it just doesn't work in these cars at all. But yeah, definitely building up the brake pressure slower stops the locking up so much. The only thing I've got to be careful of is the track limits here. They're very strict. Okay, I don't know if it was quick, but that was a fairly smooth sector, but I'm going to be how slow that was. Oh, slight lock up there. That'll cost me a little bit of time. Into this corner. This kind of reminds me of China. This little section here. You've got the right, then the sharp left. How's it going, Sparky? Thanks for tuning in. What? How was that an invalidation? I was still right on the curb there. Track limit's way too harsh here. Yeah, I would agree, to be honest. It's weird with Raceroom because the track limits are very different at each track, I found. Some tracks, they're pretty much the same limits as you get on ACC, and some tracks like here, they're a lot more strict. Good, thank you. How's you? Yeah, all good, Sparky. How's the new setup going? Have you been able to get much racing done recently? For some reason it's really annoying, but my taskbar is stuck at the bottom of my screen and won't go away. Just have to drive with it. Oh dear, shouldn't have hit that curb. Okay. Goodness me, miles off the pace. Why am I so slow here? Been doing some F1, nice. Is that the latest F1 game or one of the older ones? Still got the league on Ride 4. Nice. Hope your race goes well tonight then. Oh, that was a bit of a lock. Try Spa on Raceroom after being on ACC for 4 years. It's a nightmare. That does not sound fun. Spa on Raceroom. If the track limits are anything like this, I would really struggle. Because on ACC you can use a lot of the track limits at Spa, can't you? First, I think. Okay, thanks. No worries, Sparky. Oh dear. F1 2022, nice. Need to get F1 one of the F1 games on my PC. Had it when, oh, that was too deep, that was too deep. Had one when I was on Xbox, I think it was F1 2020 I had. But yeah, I do need to get it on PC. How am I 4 seconds off in the first 2 sectors? Can't remember if it was last round or the round before, but my pace was... It's still very slow on Raceroom, but it wasn't this bad. But then at the same time, I've driven up Brazil before. I've never driven this track up until about 45 minutes ago. Right, how slow is this going to be? Wow. Is this going to be a 220? 4.9 seconds off. That's a massive amount of time. Let's try to find a bit of pace. Oh, locked up again there. Second time I've done that, same corner. Oh, practice is finished. So yeah, pace is rubbish basically at this track. This will be interesting. So goal of today is to not finish last, basically. How much fuel you going, Quali? Thanks. Have a good Quali, mate. Okay. So basically need to try and not lock up at all, because every time I lock up I lose like half a second at least. Basically the braking is the complete opposite to ACC. ACC, you slam the brakes hard. As soon as you start braking, you maximum braking force as quickly as possible, and then you slowly lift off the brakes as you hit the apex. Raceroom, it's basically the complete opposite with these cars anyway. Brake pressure down to 95, I will try that. I'll try that on my next quali one. We'll do the slap or two, and then I'll try that 95% brake pressure. I was kind of hoping that I would have decent pace in the touring cars when I signed up, because on Project Cars 2, touring cars was my favourite cars to drive, but this is a completely different driving style, Project Cars 2. Surprised that wasn't an invalidation there. I clipped quite a bit of the curb. Oh, too deep, too deep. Just under 8 minutes now. It's weird because the track limits are really strict on some of these corners but not on others. There isn't much consistency with the track limits at all. To be honest, some tracks on ACC are like that. Some corners you can go over the white line as long as you keep, I think it's 2 tyres on the curb, and then some of them if you cross the white line, that's it, you're invalid. Okay, 2:19.0, so very slow. Right, let's do the slap and then we'll go adjust the brake pressure. Oh, lock up. Oh yeah, I drove my Sano just a couple of days ago, and yeah, most of the time you're using the curbs, aren't you? On the corners, like you say, you're hardly actually on the tarmac. Okay, that was a bit better. Still, pace is rubbish, but that was a bit better. 7/10 up. First sector still had that lock up, so a lot of lost time there. Might leave the brake pressure. Oh, invalid. That's annoying. Yeah, Egan's in my stream chat. He's stuck at work. Luciano was just asking where you were, Egan, because he was expecting you on track. It's a shame it wasn't next week that you were stuck at work, because there's 2 weeks on, 1 week off for this championship, isn't there? Can't remember, is there a drop round for this championship? Can't honestly remember. Because if there is, then that'll be good. If not, then that's a real shame for the championship. The first 2 corners weren't great. That was a bit better. Oh, invalid again. Struggling with the track limits there. Luciano said to try the hairpin in 2nd gear. Oh yeah, that's weird. You get better rotation in second gear. Someday I'll hope to get as quick as him. Less than 100 hours in Raceroom so far. How is your pace so good on Raceroom with less than 100 hours? I think I've got like 37 hours in Raceroom. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Yeah, Luciano's just... he can be so quick with like zero practice. He jumps in and within like 3 laps he goes pole. Like no practice, just jumps in. But yeah, that is very impressive pace from you though, Egan, with less than 100 hours. Like I've got about 1300 hours on ACC, and I think I've got about under 40 hours in Raceroom. Is it touring cars that you drive, Egan, or is it GT3? Because I think I saw you in the, was it NGK GT3 Championship you did? Yeah, track limits are really bad here. I think that was a bit better there. Still not perfect, but gained quite a bit. Oh no! I was 9/10 up. That is annoying. Oh, am I even gonna... I'm not gonna have time for a final lap. Man, I was 9/10 up in the first sector and invalidated by like a tiny bit. I don't think I'll get another lap because you've got to have enough. How is the... I don't have enough time for another lap. Next lap will not count because I hit the policeman curb there. These track limits are really weird. Yeah, well, I've been on ACC since the end of 2021 was when I got on PC. So I've done about 1300 hours or 1200 hours. Yeah, I was 9/10 up in the first sector and invalidated, so. Yeah. Good pace. But yeah, mine was miles off. But yeah, I used to be on Xbox and I did quite a lot of hours on Project Cars 2 and quite a lot of hours on ACC. But just on PC, I've done about between 12 and 300 hours on ACC. But like I say, I think on Raceroom I don't think it's even 40 hours yet. It's not a lot. Egan's in my chat today and he said that he's done less than 100 hours on Project Cars 2. Because he's been on ACC for 3 years. And he's done less than 100 hours on... he's done less than 100 hours on Raceroom, yeah. But he's been on ACC for 3 years. How many hours do I think I had on Project Cars 2? Oh. I must have had yeah, definitely. I must have had at least... Oh, how long did I play it? I had it from November I had Project Cars 2 from November 2019, and I stopped Project Cars 2. Was it this end of 2021 when I went onto PC? I think it was just before I switched to PC I stopped Project Cars 2. So, to be honest, I've probably had around... If I had to take a guess, it would probably be between 800 and 1,000 hours on Project Cars 2, if I was to take a guess. But I have no idea 100%. I could probably check on the Xbox app after this race, because I've got the Xbox app on my PC, and see how many hours I spent on it. But yeah, I really like Project Cars 2, to be honest. The only reason I stopped Project Cars 2 was there was no esports or anything, and there was hardly any leagues, and there wasn't much competition, so it was just like, there's no point driving it anymore. So I just stopped Project Cars 2 and just did ACC, but this is my first season on Raceroom, so I've not done much practice at all. How much fuel you think we're going to need? I'm trying 95% brake pressure just to see how it is. Because Egan suggested it. Did you get pole? Nice. I wasn't sure because Catalan was like half a tenth off, so I wasn't sure if he was going to get you on the final lap, and I forgot to check. I'm on the grid now. Oh, I haven't put my gloves on. Hadn't put my gloves on yet, and then this grid started. Have a good start, mate. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. Oh, someone died at the back there. Right, into the first corner. Try and avoid the carnage. Remember, if we get top 18 are reversed as well for race 2, so. Oh, I got rammed. Beauty. We had a good fight in the Porsche on Project Cars 2, but you won the championship, and I don't think I had to pace all the races. Yeah, the Porsche Cup on Project Cars 2 was great. We did have a few battles, didn't we? Up to P10 at least. Just looked at my ACC hours on stream. 1900. Wow, that's a lot. If I added the hours, like I say, that I've got on Xbox, I've probably got a similar amount. But like I say, I was on Xbox. No idea. I didn't look, I was too embarrassed. Yeah, I think if I added the amount of hours I had on Xbox and the amount that I've got on PC, probably close to 1900 or 2000 hours on ACC. But I think I was on... Nice. I think I was on Xbox for just over a year. And then I've been on PC since the end of 2021. Everyone's battling really hard. You've got such a big lead so quickly. There's like a train of cars behind you. Luciano's got a 4.2 second lead already. Yeah, we did have some battles in the GT5s as well, the Ginettas. They were good. But yeah, I did really enjoy the Project Cars 2 leagues. It was just, it was struggling to get the drivers for it. And the sim just it really lost popularity, and even the top leagues had stopped using Project Cars 2, which was a bit of a shame. And then they made Project Cars 3, which was, to be honest, a bit of a disaster. It was more of an arcade game than a sim racing simulator. But I'm not sure if they close down or something, but they said they won't be making another Project Cars 2, another Project Cars game, which is a bit of a shame because I was hoping they were going to kind of redeem themselves with number 4. SOP started when we were all on PlayStation. Ah, nice. So, did you have ACC on PlayStation before you moved to PC, or have you been on PC the whole time you've been doing ACC stuff? SOP's gotten quite big now, especially like you guys, esports and stuff have all been really good. There's a train of, see the train of cars behind you? I think it's maybe from, like, you've got a massive gap, you're just coming out of the hairpin, and then there's someone behind you, and then there's a gap, and then there's like a train of cars all fighting. My pace is rubbish, but I'm like just behind them because they're all battling. Oh, someone just went on 2 wheels. What a save. Oh, he got spun. Rest in peace. I'm up to P9. No worries, Sparky. Have a good race. Sorry. Oh yeah, definitely. Just gonna have to use all the overtaking opportunities, but yeah, everyone's battling really hard. Thanks, Sparky. Alright, so started on PlayStation, moved to PC, nice. The consoles have had a new gen update, and for a while the consoles, especially the servers, it was just a mess, the console edition of the game. But they seem to have fixed it now so it's playable. The graphics are better, etc. But there was a while when just after I left Xbox, the new update came out and it was just unplayable. But they've seemed to have fixed most of the issues now. But they still, even though they charge more for the Xbox stuff, the Xbox is always, and the PlayStation is always going to be the second version sort of thing. They always release stuff and make the best version of the game on PC, and sometimes it's almost like the console edition can be a bit of an afterthought. Oh, 6/10 relief for that. Did not gain 6/10 by cutting that curve. Kinda took off from there. Now we are affiliated with real life BMW team in America. That's amazing. That's really good. It's nice when you've been with a community like yourself with SOP from the very beginning, and then to see it grow to how many members it's got now, and then, like you say, to be affiliated with a BMW team in real life. That's really impressive. Right, so like I say, my pace is still pretty rubbish, but we're at least up to P9. Luciano was just saying to me there over voice chat that the reverse grid, if everyone's fighting this hard, the reverse grid, with him starting from P18, is going to be very difficult. But if I can get a top 10 after the pace I had in practice, I'll be more than happy. The only thing I've realised is top 18 are reversed, and I'm P9. So I'm pretty sure I'm still going to start P9. I think. I might be wrong. Yeah, Luciano's got a 7-second lead already. Everyone's just balancing hard. Right, try a bit of a cutback here. Nope. That didn't work at all. How is that a slowdown? I've lost time by going wide, and then I have to slow down by 2/10. Doesn't make any sense, these track limits. But yeah, everyone behind Luciano was battling so hard that 1/10 of a second track limit again. I didn't gain any time. Well, there goes the P9. Oh, that was too late on the brakes. Well, I was P9, and then I jinxed myself and said it will be great if I get a top 10, and then I lost 2 positions. And now P11. Pretty much. Let's try and at least get this P10 back. Bit of a train of cars up in front. It's weird that you almost seem to get a bit more rotation in second gear than you do in first gear, which is the complete opposite to like ACC. Okay, not sure if we really gained any time on that. Gained like 2 or 3 tenths just in one corner. So much understeer there. Third gear works a bit better there. I think I was in second last lap, but third gear works a lot better there. A little bit of a lock up there. Okay, still 1.1 off of P10, so I think we lost about 3 tenths so far this lap. We actually gained a little bit on him there. Maybe he's just gone a bit deep on the brakes, down to 7 tenths. I think we gained about 4 tenths on him there on that chicane. Should have been in second gear there. Yep, I'm gonna lose it all on the exit. Didn't get on the power down. Didn't get the power down early enough. How long we got? 8 minutes. Still 8 minutes left to go the race. Well, we gained a number of positions from where we started, but the pace, like I say, is just rubbish. Oh, lock up. Vortex up. Still have to lift a bit there. I'm not sure if I should be able to take that flat If I maybe get a bit of a later apex, I'm not sure. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I always outbrake myself there. Come on, Corey. Lost, like, what was that, 2 seconds I lost there. Right. Give back 3/10. I do not understand the track limits at all here. It's weird because some of the corners the track limits are fine, and then some of them like that on the entry give back 3/10 of a second. How did I gain 3/10 of a second? Well, I think this P10 has pretty much gone now. But I do need to try and not make any more mistakes because we've got Simon about 2.3 seconds behind, and we've still got about four laps left, I think. Next week I should be able to do a bit of practice because we won't have Logitech G Challenge on the Tuesday, so next week I'll do a bit more practice and hopefully we'll have a bit more pace because pace today's just been rubbish. Simon's not catching us too quickly, so you can see 3/10 again. Keep getting slowdowns. Again, 2/10 of a second, another slowdown. Oh, someone's just been disqualified. I wonder if that's for track limits. And complete lock up again. Right, we're going to have to defend from Simon after that terrible sector. One second. Give back 1 second. How did I gain 1 second there? Come on. I've had about 3 seconds of slowdowns this lap. Or 2 seconds of slowdown, sorry. This lap. Alright, let's try and get this position back if we can. I don't really know how I'm getting those slowdowns when I don't think I'm really gaining any time. I don't know if maybe Raceroom just calculates it based on how much track you cut, not if you gain time. Especially that 1 second there. I don't think I gained 1 second from clipping the curb on the inside. Let's try to get the position back. We've still got 2 laps. I think 2 laps, maybe 3 actually. I don't know. Got like 2 seconds of slowdowns last lap this year. Pain. That's true, I'm forgetting you've got 60 seconds. Should be a bit more strategic when I get them. Yeah, I'll do that next time we get a slowdown. just get rid of it a little bit at a time. Because yeah, they are just lifted off to get rid of it. But I might not lose the position then if I just get rid of it bit by bit like you said there. Two 2.4 seconds. I do not understand this. I've got a 4.2 second multiplier. This... I'm really confused now. I just got a like 2.4 second slowdown for clipping one curve. Well, this is a bit annoying that we got to P10, but lost quite a bit of time now. Yeah, I've got no idea. Oh, right, that makes sense then. It's been multiplied. That makes sense. I was confused why it was 2.4, but Egan said it's because I've got this. I had the slowdown at the same corner multiple times. Well, on the bright side, we're going to start P6 in the second race. On the downside, this race has been a bit of a disaster. Pretty sure we're still... pain. Right, that makes sense then. If it's the same corner, that's why it's multiplying. Well, yeah, this was a bit of a disaster this race. Oh, both the Hyundai and the Audi going deep there. Could we get these two positions back? Are we close enough? I don't think so. I don't think we're quite close enough. Send it on the Hyundai. He's going to outbrake himself though. Oh, that was my bad. Tried to put the power down and I couldn't steer as soon as I put the throttle down. Didn't mean to go straight into the back side of the Hyundai there. Just as I put the power down, it just understeered straight into him. That was my bad there. Well, we did at least get some positions back, but yeah, that was not a good race at all there. Pace was a lot slower than I was expecting. After last week I did like an hour of practice and the pace wasn't too bad. So I was like, today I've got Logitech G Challenge tomorrow, which I need to practice for. So I thought I'll do some Logitech G Challenge practice today and then I'll just jump on do, I think I did half an hour practice for this. But I didn't check what track it was, and I've never driven this track before, so yeah, the pace was very slow there, but great win, Luciano, very well done. How big of a lead you got there in the end? Nice. I think I got P11, I'm waiting for it to reset. I got to P9 and then I lost 2 positions and then Simon got past me because of my slowdowns and then I made a mistake on the final lap in sector 2, lost a position and then overtook him on the exit of the chicane, and then going into the hairpin I thought about sending it on the inside, but then backed out of it. But then he went deep, so I went on the power, and then I was in first gear. And as soon as I put the power down, it was like I had no steering. I just immediately understeered, so I did not get the other position. But I think I got P11. But good win by you. Aragon is the track I went to watch Rossi at last in MotoGP. Oh, nice. Watching the bikes must be nice. This would be, I can see how this would be a very good bike track, because it's got a lot of those flowing corners that are really good for the bikes. I agree with Egan though that this reverse grid is going to be chaos. So, good luck is all I can say. Hope you survive. Yeah, just be careful, everyone was being aggressive, but... Well, around me it wasn't too bad, but... Yeah. Well, at least I start P6. Is Julie our teammate? Oh yeah, there's a number of different variations for this track on Raceroom. You too. Right, that was a decent start. Someone got a bad start there. Bit of a sandwich, P4. Round the outside for P3, lap 1. And now I just wait for everyone to come through and overtake me. Oh dear. So the guy in front of me I think is our teammate, Luciano said. But he got, I think he got disqualified for the first race. Not sure what for. Sorry, didn't catch that. Yeah. That's first. Where did you get? No, I'm P3 still. And I just got a 9/10 slow down. Yeah, try not to outbrake myself from the right downhill, because I keep doing that. Bit of a slow down there. Maybe I could slow down onto the entry to this. Oh, I've got 5/1000ths of a second to slow down. Nice one. I got 9/10ths on the first lap. Horn. Gully is P2. Simon's right behind me. Yeah, copy that. Bit early brakes by me. Yeah, that was a lot better than last race. To be honest, I'm not used to actually having the slowdowns from ACC, so I didn't even think about trying to get rid of it strategically. Doing it the way you said is a lot better. You don't lose so much time. Oh, around the outside, not much grip there. Simon a bit deep. Simon outbraked himself. so I just got the position back. Where are you? Because there's 3 of the same liveries behind me, it's really confusing, so just let me know when you need to get past. Got another bit of a slowdown there. I don't really want to lose these positions. There's Luciano. Oh, too deep. I just got a half-second slowdown. Go inside. Yes, the cutback and gave you the position all in one corner, let's go. There we go, let Luciano through and got the cutback on, I think was it Budov that tried to overtake at the same time. I think we went 3 wide there. So at least let Luciano through without losing an extra position. Budov is definitely quicker than me though. Oh, he's gone through there. Budov got past. Copy that. Another slowdown there. Oh, lock up, lock up. Save it. That was a close call. It's weird, some of the corners when you have to lift off, the slowdown just goes away by itself without you slowing down because it's a penalty, if that makes sense. Try not to get half-second slowdown here again. Very nice. We've got 13 minutes to go, P5 currently because it's the reverse grid. So actually we've only lost 1 position since the start because we started P4. Actually no, did we start? Was it P4 or P6? I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, Simon. I think that was my bad. I just won Simon. He went on the... I think he went on the AstroTurf for the curbing as I turned into the corner. And that was my bad. Didn't expect him to send it there. I thought I was at the edge of the track there, so I just turned into the corner and yeah, that was my bad. I think he clipped the curb as well, so he just went off. That's one way around the corner. Just one big drift. Getting a bit of bump drafting here from Gil behind us. Oh! Come on, Cody. Oh, I did it again. I lost 3 positions because I missed the right-hander. Keep doing that as well. Keep looking for my reference point on the left and then completely missing it. You know the right-hander just before you go into the straight with the chicane on it? Where there's the right then the left. Yeah, I forgot to brake for the right-hander. I basically just went straight on. Pain. Down to 8th from 5th. That was actually really annoying because that was just completely stupid planning. Just completely missed my brakes. Actually defended from Gill there as well, started the lap. Just completely messed up. Okay. Bit of a walk up there again. Okay, at least the 2 in front of me are battling, so hopefully I can catch up a bit. Remember to brake, remember to brake. Wow, we gained a lot on that sector. I think that's because they went too wide going into it. Try not to get slowed down. Bit of a battle behind me as well, so we've got a bit of a gap, about a second gap to the guys behind. Try to get these 2 guys back in front. Oh, too wide into the hairpin. Oh, good defending by the Honda. Very nicely done. About 1.2 seconds from the Audi behind. Got 8 minutes left, so we've still got time to get these 2. If they continue to battle, we might be able to benefit if they make a mistake. Bit deep there by the Hyundai. Oh, Honda also a bit deep there. This might benefit us. Oh, that was wide. Maybe let's just slow down at least on the entry. This is a really good battle by the 2 up in front of us. Oh, someone's been disqualified. I think he's behind us though, so it doesn't really benefit us at all. Oh, Honda's a bit earlier on the brakes than I expected there. what's going to happen to the hairpin. Honda's not close enough. Are we close enough to send it on the Honda, maybe? I don't think so. Oh! They're both going to go deep. Oh, could we get them both here? Not the Honda, but we do get the Hyundai. Big lock up by Shelton there. Not sure if the Honda just braked a bit too late or if he locked up, because he didn't miss apex by that much. At least got back up to P7. Where are you, Luciano? Nice. Luciano P2. Let's try to get this Honda. Come on. Get the power down early. Actually, the outside on the entry to this corner gives you the inside for the next corner, which can be quite helpful, but I messed up my brakes. The inside to this left-hander is a lot better than the inside to the right-hander. Okay, oh, that was a terrible exit. Is he going to send it on the inside? We're able to defend on the outside. We've still got 4 minutes left to catch the Honda. 6/10 gap now, not much. Try to break the toe if we can. Honda always very early on the brakes here. I was a bit too late on the brakes there though. It's going to be about 1.2 seconds slowdown. Pain. That was painful. Get rid of the rest and slow down on turn 1 entry. Oh, there we go, just lifted off a bit there. Oh, locked up. Gardy's at least on the outside, so he might be able to defend. Nah, 2/10 slowdown again. Okay, well, there goes P6 and P7. With that lock up by me. Oh, Audi's deep, sorry. Sorry. Went to take that at racing speed and then the Audi went wide. Oh, Audi tried to cut back. Oh, a bit of punting through it. A bit of door banging. Copy. Another 6/10 of a second. Slow down. Lock up again, that right-hander. What? I don't know. I must have got too many warnings. I had contact with someone and then just got disqualified. Oh well. I must have just collected too many incident points. Don't know what happened there. It must have just been incident points. Yeah, it must have been my incident points. Oh well. Well, that's my first disqualification in quite some time. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I didn't even realise that I had so many incident points there at all. Just must have collected too many, so then when I had the contact there, it just disqualified me. It's the first time I've been disqualified in Raceroom, so must have just collected too many incident points. That's annoying. At least the pace was already rubbish, I guess. So we weren't going to get a massive amount. Oh, that was dirty. On the final lap. Oh, that was dirty. Oh, P2. Well, good job anyway, Luciano. It's a shame that the win streak is over, but that was like a 7 second gap or something, so 10-second gap. So yeah. Yeah, it did turn into a bit of dodgems, didn't it? That's the thing with touring cars, is there's a lot more on ACC. You like try and have no contact at all because you get a little bit of damage. It just really affects the cars. You understeer. Whereas touring cars, there's a lot more bumping and pushing people over because when you have a contact on Raceroom and you scrape your cars against each other or you push your cars, it doesn't really affect the pace. You don't get much damage, whereas on ACC, if you did that, it would be wrecked. Yeah, there is stewards in Raceroom. There isn't live stewards, so they don't give out penalties whilst the race is going. In this league anyway, you report the incident after the race and then they have a penalty. So yeah. But a good win in the first race by Luciano. Got P2 in the second race. It was a 10-second gap by the time he got to P2 that he had to close. So it was pretty much impossible to close that big a gap in about, I think it was 14 minutes or so. Maybe less than that. Just not enough laps to close such a big gap. But yeah. So race 2, Luciano P2, and then race 1, Luciano P1. So there we go. Yeah, me and Luciano are gonna go do a bit of ACC practice now, I think. So tomorrow I'll be streaming the Logitech G Challenge race, and we'll be racing the what cars is it? The 570S GT4 at Brands Hatch, so that'll be good. Pace looks actually really good there. We've got, I was having a look at my pace there. We were only, when I was doing some practice earlier today, I was about 5 tenths slower than Biffby. in the GT Force, so that's not too bad. So hopefully we can get a good result. But tomorrow it's another knockout race. It's round 3. We need a top 4 to go through to the last chance finals race, and then if we get a top 4 in that, then we go through to the grand finals, which is where you get money for pretty much every position, I think. But yeah, I would at least like to get to the split finals. So yeah, there is a championship leaderboard, yes, on Sim Racing GP. Let me just have a look just now. Yeah, I'll just be a minute or two. I'm just finishing up my stream and then I'll just come on ACC. But yeah, before this round, Luciano was P1 in championship. He had won every single race. So out of 10 races to win 9 is not bad at all. That is very impressive. Especially since he start every second race, he starts from P18 because he wins the first race, so top 18 in reverse, so he has to start from P18, so very impressive. We were P12 in the championship before this round, so I have no idea how this round's going to change that, but we were P12. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But like I say, we did not have very good pace today at all. But hopefully next week we can actually do a bit of practice and see how we get on. What I did want to check just now, whilst I remember, is the prizes and races for tomorrow. Race winner circle. Don't actually know, I'll need to have a look in a bit. But yeah, as always guys, thank you for watching tonight. Apologies, like I say, the race wasn't very good. The pace wasn't very good, but it was fun with the battling. Like I say, the touring cars is a lot more, like you said, like Dodgems. It's a bit more aggressive and a lot more bumping and things like that. That's just the style of racing of touring cars, whereas with like the GT3 it's a lot cleaner racing. So yeah, like I say, next week I'll be able to get practice because we won't have to worry about Logitech G Challenge, so I'll be able to put a bit of practice in to Raceroom and we'll see how we get on. No idea what the track is, but I'll have a look. But yeah, next stream will be tomorrow night. I think it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow night for the next round of the Logitech G Challenge. So if anyone wants to tune into that, it will only be a short stream because I think the race is only about 25 minutes or 20 minutes. But yeah, as always guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and see you again next time.